Hey, everybody, we're off and running on this Twilight Friday edition of Thoroughbred Action. Jason Blewett joining you from the kaleidoscope of Gulfstream Park, otherwise known as the Silks Room. Got some house colors, the Adena Springs behind me. We've got 9 races to bring you tonight on the show and a whole lot of Pete Aiello, so let's send it on up.
9 races on the Friday program as we usher in another weekend in South Florida with maiden claimers on turf to kick off the day. Turf course firm, main track fast, carryovers in the Super High 5 and the Rainbow 6. Maiden claimers went 1 mile in the opener. The favorites were 2, Hannah's Storm, and 3, Golden Tap.
Racing at Gulfstream. From between horses, Simone Limon wins the break, but there goes the favorite, Hannah's Storm, and she's aggressive early, tugging at Jaramillo to go quicker than he wants her to go, but Hannah's Storm is the boss in the charge to the first turn. Simone Limon is now second, Golden Tap trying to save rail position under Miguel Vasquez. He had to chirp at her to get the rail done, but she did. She's now third. Back to fourth, Donna Me Up, away fifth is Fantastic Kingdom, then Sudden Light, and Smirkach is last. They make their way into the backstretch after the opening quarter went to Hannah's Storm, and she leads by 2. Simone Limon is racing from second. On the inside, Golden Tap third behind a 23-3 opening quarter. Donna Me Up is racing in fourth. Smirkach is on the outside. The 2 at the back are Fantastic Kingdom and Sudden Light. They make their way to the half-mile mark, and Hannah's Storm, left alone up front, leads by 3. Golden Tap is still second. Simone Limon begins to drop back a touch. Fantastic Kingdom improves at the rail into a joint third alongside Donna Me Up. Then comes Sudden Light, and Smirkach is last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn, less than 3 furlongs to run. Hannah's Storm still with the advantage. Golden Tap creeping closer second. Fantastic Kingdom and Panici with a rail run now third. Racing up from fourth, that's on the outside, Donna Me Up, 2 better than Smirkach. Then comes Sudden Light, and they're at the top of the stretch. Hannah's Storm still has the lead, but Golden Tap is now coming to call from third. Fantastic Kingdom wields wide for the drive, still with a shot from there as they make their way to the final 1/8 of a mile. Golden Tap wanders with the lead as Fantastic Kingdom tries to pick her up late. Fantastic Kingdom surging at Golden Tap. Fantastic Kingdom and Golden Tap. Fantastic Kingdom up the inside. Fantastic Kingdom. Well, what it? Fantastic Kingdom 3 parts of a length over Golden Tap in 136-4.
Minor upset to start the afternoon, 3-1 on the morning line, and better than double that at post time as number 1, Fantastic Kingdom, rallies inside of Golden Tap. This daughter of Tapazar, Golden Tap, might have been looking around for competition. She found it with Fantastic Kingdom and Luca Panici up for the score. Luis Duco, the winning trainer for R&W Stable. We go now to the second race. Start of the early pick 4. Maiden claimers of the 2-year-old filly variety in for $12,500. 5 furlongs the journey. The favorite was the 5, Lady Joanna.
And they're off. Good start from between horses for Catalina R. Toward the inside, Crown Real. Far outside, Risen Change. At the rail, Little Natalia. And here's the newcomer, Lady Joanna, into the top flight. Things getting very tight behind the top duo, who are Risen Change and Lady Joanna. Up on the outside, Angelic Nugget moves to take third from Little Natalia in fourth. Rail position for Barcelona, and she's knifing through horses nicely. On the move while into fourth as Lady Joanna takes pace pressure from Risen Change. Angelic Nugget is in third in striking position while 3 lengths off the lead. Back at the inside, Barcelona, then Crown Real with a 1/4 mile left to get. With the advantage, it's Lady Joanna toward the outside, Risen Change right alongside second. Angelic Nugget is third, back to fourth in Barcelona. 3/16 to go. Lady Joanna has the lead by 2.5. Back to second is Risen Change down the center, Angelic Nugget in deep stretch. This was smart money on the daughter of young Brian. Lady Joanna moves clear under Edgar Zayas to win it by 5. Angelic Nugget was second, Risen Change was third. Barcelona ran fourth in 59-4.
Money well spent by the wagering public here as number 5, Lady Joanna, comes ready to roll under Edgar Zayas, winning in her career debut for owner and breeder John Liviakis, trainer Ralph Nix. 4, Angelic Nugget, with a better start today, got second ahead of the 8, Risen Change, ran third. Time for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
The best chance for success begins with a solid foundation. At Hardacre Farm, early personal one-on-one care starts the journey to becoming a champion. Bred to leading stallions, our mares represent the highest standards. Hardacre Farm's signature in the breeding industry. Based in Ocala, Florida, breeder and owner Amy Tarrant has inspired excellence throughout her entire career. In your quest for success, start with Hardacre Farm. breeding the champions of tomorrow.
Back now for race number 3 of the afternoon on turf at 5 furlongs. Fillies and mares in for a price tag of $16,000. Scratch number 6, Glory Roll, field of 6. Favorite was 1, Tracy Ann's Legacy.
And they're off. Level beginning. From the rail, Tracy Ann's Legacy going to try to outsprint the field and puts a neck on top of Distinctly Blue, who moves to take second. On with God out of there third, then Can Hold Her Wine and Nile Star. And Feature Creature is last of all as the speed is on up front. In the two-path, Distinctly Blue along the rail, Tracy Ann's Legacy. They're going very quick, and they swing to the far turn, 4 ahead of a third running Feature Creature. Then Nile Star 3 wide with On with God, and Can Hold Her Wine is last of all as Distinctly Blue will not leave Tracy Ann's Legacy alone. Tracy Ann's Legacy being asked to quicken to maintain her lead as Distinctly Blue is right alongside, and Zaya's working overtime. These two are ahead of the other 3, led by On with God as they wheel for home. Tracy Ann's Legacy on the inside fights to hold it. Distinctly Blue is still right alongside second. On with God coming on from third. Final 1/8 of a mile. Tracy Ann's Legacy leads a length and a half. Second is Distinctly Blue. She's run huge, but she's second best to Tracy Ann's Legacy. Second, Distinctly Blue. Third, On with God, then Feature Creature.
Odds-on favorite players had to have some concern going around the far turn as number 1, Tracy Ann's Legacy, was hounded every step by 4, Distinctly Blue. Fortunately for favorite players, nobody could run home, and Tracy Ann's Legacy proves best on the class drop under Edgard Zayas for Safi Joseph Jr. and Frank Calabrese. We go to the 4th race and the start of the Rainbow Six, maidens of the special weight variety. They went 6.5 furlongs. Scratch the 1 and 6. The favorites were 5, Company Store, and 8, Hip Hip or Hey.
And they're off. From the outside, Hip Hip Jorge gets the first call, sent down at the inside. Handsome Chewy moves to challenge Rack Gin in between horses, alongside Cristiano, and the early trailer while out the center is Company Store. They complete an 1/8 of a mile with Handsome Chewy in front. Leads a length and a half. Hip Hip Jorge on the outside is a joint second alongside Rack Gin. Back to 4th is Company Store, and back to last is Cristiano. They make their way through the opening quarter in 22 and 2, and they kick to the far turn. From the inside, Handsome Chewy, in between horses, Rack Gin. Hip Hip Jorge is 3 wide. Company Store 4 wide and on a move now. The 3 favorites begin to get acquainted as they're across the course here with 3 furlongs to run. Handsome Chewy and Cristiano outpaced as they're past the 5/16. 3 wide. Company Store traveling the best of the top duo, but Rack Gin fights to hold it. Hip Hip Jorge losing the battle from between. Half mile, 45 and 2. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. On the inside, and Rack Gin has valuable inside position, and he just rebroke and leads a length and a half. Company Store is back to second, then Hip Hip Jorge, but Rack Gin has the lead for Camacho. Less than a 16th to go, and Rack Gin moving away. He's 9-2, and he's a winner in his second career start. Rack Gin in front by 5 in the end. Really close for second, either Hip Hip Jorge or Company Store.
Third choice in the betting, 4, Rack Gin, survives a duel with the favorite Hip Hip Jorge around the far turn and goes on to the 9-2 success of the jockey Sammy Camacho. Bobby DeBona trained the son of Include for Jim Carroll, Michael Lydon, and a Robert Murray. Company Store and Hip Hip Jorge, 2 big favorites upended to start the Rainbow Six. We go to the 5th race and the start of the late pick 5, 1 mile on turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $20,000. Scratch the 9, Grisaseo, a field of 8. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Level beginning. Temple Mount and Grand Greyfrost, the first 2 out. Up on the outside is Coniston with Chase Runner caught widest of all. In between horses is Tangible with Majestic Luna. Also in that top flight is King Leonardo. The only one settled at the back is Dr. DJ. And the charge around the first turn, advantage to Temple Mount, 3 parts of a length. From between horses, that's Coniston, who now moves to take second. On the outside of 3 wide, third is Chase Runner. Then Grand Greyfrost, Tangible circling horses and on the move. In between horses is King Leonardo. At the inside, and Dr. DJ is second last, and dropping to last is Majestic Luna. 23 and 4 for the opening quarter speed. Down the backstretch they go. Jesus Rios and Temple Mount with the rail position and a narrow lead. Coniston in the 2-path second, 3 wide Chase Runner third. At the inside and Grave Grand Frost from 4th. Back to 5th and held up is King Leonardo. Then Tangible down at the inside and Dr. DJ. And still last is Majestic Luna. Only about 5.5 lengths from first to last as they swing to the far turn. Temple Mount with a narrow advantage as Coniston issues the challenge from second. Grand Greyfrost at the inside alongside King Leonardo, then Tangible. Dr. DJ, who settled early, is now looking to make a race move now. He's angling for a 3-wide run ahead of Majestic Luna. Chase Runner is at the back as they run for the top of the stretch. Up to take the lead is Coniston. Temple Mount fights back into the clear as King Leonardo. Dr. DJ looking for room. So is Grand Greyfrost with an eighth of a mile left. They're swarming in. King Leonardo takes a narrow lead. Majestic Luna from last is charging to challenge. Here's Majestic Luna taking over the lead with just a 16th to go. Majestic Luna and Angel Rodriguez last to first to win. King Leonardo second, close for third. Grand Greyfrost or Dr. DJ at 136 and 3.
Lots of early action in today's fifth race. Set it up for horses from off the speed. And the one who was way off the speed was number 6, Majestic Luna, who goes last to first under jockey Angel Rodriguez for trainer Luis Luna, who owns this Son of Soledad in partnership with Debbie Flanagan. Majestic Luna, a 5-1 winner. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the late pick 4. Don't go away.
And the Princess Rudy with a quarter-mile left to go. 4 off the top of the turn. Race for the Kathleen O'Connell barn in front by 5 with just an eighth of a mile to go. And she's turning in this into a runaway. The powerhouse performance. She punches her ticket to the Breeders' Cup and wins by 5.
And Go Zipper is pulling away.
Zapper blows them away with an eye-opening performance.
Odds again has won. Go Zapper kicking clear.
Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. Start of today's late pick 4. Allowance optional claiming runners in for a $48,000 purse here. Scratch the 1 running for Riz, a field of 6. Favored was 4, Cautious Giant.
And they're off. From between horses, Shoshone Brave wins the break and tries to get a clear advantage, but Florida Cotton will have none of that as he moves into second. My Friend Flavin on the outside third. The big favorite, Cautious Giant, splits horses and takes over fourth. The 2 at the back are Trapezoid and Liam. Let's go. They head to the half-mile point, and up front, it's Jose Batista and Shoshone Brave in front to half a length. On the outside, My Friend Flavin is now second. Cautious Giant is together with Florida Cotton. Trapezoid is out 4 wide on the course. 3 wide at the back is Liam. Let's go. Around the far turn they go. There's 3 furlongs left to run. Shoshone Brave holds inside position and a neck advantage. 3 wide, Cautious Giant. In between horses is My Friend Flavin. Back at the inside, Florida Cotton ahead of Trapezoid, and Liam Let's Go is outrun with a quarter of a mile left to get. Shoshone Brave held together by Batista turns first with the lead. My Friend Flavin on the outside, farther out in Cautious Giant. Florida Cotton is back fourth. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Shoshone Brave doggedly hanging on to the lead. My Friend Flavin comes at him one more time. On the outside in Cautious Giant's been defeated. In deep stretch, Shoshone Brave is hanging on. My Friend Flavin could not get by. Cautious Giant to no excuse third in the 6th.
Number 4, Cautious Giant, defeated on the square here today as number 5, Shoshone Brave, took a licking and kept on ticking, surviving the duel and getting the victory under Jose Batista for trainer Angel Rodriguez and owner Maurice Miller. Second 7, My Friend Flavin, in a good try ahead of the 4, Cautious Giant, flattened out and had to settle for third. On to the 7th race now, the start of the late pick 3, around 2 turns on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. We had a late scratch here of number 2, Son of Oahu, and scratched 12, Manolete. A field of 10, off-time favorite was the number 1, Cash Call Kitten.
And they're off. From the center, that's Summer Spice who gets the first call toward the rail. Cash Call Kitten put into play to save rail position. Far outside, Toss is moving up, and Toss is going to take the lead in the charge to the first turn. Down at the inside, Cash Call Kitten out wide as Day of Reckoning. From between horses, it's Summer Spice. Gap of 3 to Love Conquers, who's 2 better than Ballistico. Then comes Tipsy Kitten racing ahead of Yager. At the back of the field are the Mighty Judge, and at the back of the field, the Mighty Judge and the Gray Captain Gogan. To the backstretch they go. An up front toss, ensuring a lively tempo, leads to a 22-3 opening quarter. Racing second, Day of Reckoning on from third. That's Summer Spice. Fourth at the inside is Cash Call Kitten. He's being given some rain already. Trying to keep up here is this favorite. He's fourth down toward the inside. They're going quickly, too. They've opened 5 on Ballistico. Then comes Love Conquers. He's launched a touch of ground, passed outside by Tipsy Kitten. It's a length back toward the inside. Yager alongside him is the Mighty Judge. Captain Gogan still with the best view as they round the far turn. 3/8 of a mile to journey. Toss the target. Leads by 2. Day of Reckoning second. Summer Spice is third. Cash Call Kitten working hard while fourth, trying to gain some ground toward the inside. Trying to wind it up from the back is Tipsy Kitten with Yager coming on. Down inside, that's Love Conquers. Many chances here as they turn in. The rail open for Cash Call Kitten, and he's charging up to challenge Summer Spice. These two hit the 8th pole together. Down the center, and Tipsy Kitten coming on late. 16th of a mile to run. Cash Call Kitten has the lead. It's Cash Call Kitten. He had to work, but he works to the victory and wins by 2. Close then for second. The Mighty Judge photos with Tipsy Kitten. Summer Spice runs 4th in 128-4.
From my vantage point, Cash Call Kitten looked hopelessly beaten going into the far turn as Miguel Vasquez was all over the son of Kitten's Joy to get a response. Going into the top of the stretch, Cash Call Kitten all of a sudden cut the corner and was right in contention. Funny how that works. He responds when confronted and gets the victory under Miguel Vasquez, Ken and Sarah Ramsey, and trainer Mike Maker. Favorite players sniffed out the right horse as Cash Call Kitten kicks off the late pick 3. We'll be right back.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
Back now for race number 8 in the first half of the late daily double. Claimers at 5.5 furlongs and for a price tag of $6,250. A key scratch here of number 3, Dixie Talk. Jockey change on 2, Heidi Ho to Jose Alvarez. The favorites included 5, Hot Fudge Honey, and 8, Bird of Peace.
And they're off. Level beginning. Lisa Mila, one of the first to break the line. At the rail, Velvet Trini moves to challenge. Farther out, and Faith flies again. Widest of all is Bird of Peace with Hot Fudge Honey. Down inside goes Heidi Ho, and the early trailer is Brownstone Princess. They make their way to the half-mile grounds, and Velvet Trini and Angel Rodriguez calling the shots over second running Lisa Mila. On the outside, Bird of Peace is a 3-wide third. In between horses, it's Faith flies again. Down inside goes Hot Fudge Honey. Gap of 3 to Heidi Ho, and the trailer is Brownstone Princess. Less than 5/16 to run. Velvet Trini fights to hold it. 3 wide. Bird of Peace is on the go for Torres. In between horses, Lisa Mila. Hot Fudge Honey is 4th and angling for a run. 3 better than Heidi Ho with a quarter of a mile left to get. 22-2 for the opening quarter speed. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Bird of Peace and Torres come away with a narrow lead through a 46 1/2 mile. Back to second, Lisa Mila, but she's boxing on. Third outside and Hot Fudge Honey, 16th to go. The leader is Bird of Peace toward the inside. Lisa Mila but she's second best as Bird of Peace with a trouble-free trip gets the job done. Lisa Mila's second, Hot Fudge Honey third, and fourth was Heidi Ho in 105-2.
Number 8, Bird of Peace, had a ton of trouble last time out. Here this afternoon, Christian Torres did the wise thing. Keep this daughter of Discreetly Mine in the clear and let her do her thing. Her thing was enough to register a 2-1 victory for Racing Stable and trainer Victor Barboza Jr. Again, Christian Torres on board for the winning ride. 9th and final race over the turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Today's 9th race brings out maiden claimers in for $12,500. Scratch number 10, Sunset Summer. A field of 11. The favorite was the 5, Miss Antonella.
And runners away. From between horses, Spiced Rum Punch is away alertly. Down at the inside, Machida with Delightful Z's moving up, and Showbiz Liz is 4 wide. Damascus 5 wide while trying to do something about it. Then it's JP's Rose and Miss Antonella. They're followed by Koakani, a length better than a mid-flight running Miley. Inca Princess is second last, and the early trailer is Tell Me Mo. Around the first turn they go. Machida and Marcos Meneses at a huge number. They lead the race by a length. Very wide on the course is Damascus. She's having a tough time of it early. Showbiz Liz is next, and along her inside is Delightful Z's. Then it's back to JP's Rose. She's hitting a great setup ahead of Spice Rum Punch. Miss Antonella works between horses. Samuel trying to secure the two-path with Kawakani next. Miley's been unhurried so far ahead of Tell Me Mo, and Inca Princess is last. 24 seconds for the opening quarter speed, inside 5 furlongs to go. And the advantage still belongs to Machida. Out wide, Showbiz Liz. From between horses, it's Delightful Z's. Down at the inside, JP's Rose trying to quicken. Alongside her is the favorite, Miss Antonella. JP's Rose at an angle for Racing Room. Delightful Z's backed up right in her face, and that didn't do Kawakani any favors. Torres got started with a 3-wide running Spice Rum Punch. Miley from the back. Tons of movement here as they move to the top of the stretch. Through it all, it's Machida who's the boss, but on the outside, Spiced Rum Punch takes her shot from second. These two have kicked away from the others. Late run from Kawakani down the center and Tell Me Mo. Final eighth of a mile. Spiced Rum Punch the leader. Machida still there second. Back to third, it's Miss Antonella. Late run from Tell Me Mo to the wire. Spiced Rum Punch is in front. Second is Miss Antonella, and I think Tell Me Mo nailed Machida for third.
Christian Torres completes a successful sweep of the late daily double as number 6, Spiced Rum Punch, much like his win in the 8th race, had an uneventful journey. Sometimes that's all you need to get success in some of these races at Gulfstream, as Spiced Rum Punch gets the job done for Kathy Mongen and Renzo Bontempo. 5, Miss Antonella was second, and 11, Tell Me Mo nailed the one Machida to complete the try. Multiple winning tickets shown in the Rainbow Six carry over tomorrow, more than $50,000.
All right, and that's it. 9 up, 9 down on this Friday afternoon. Boy, race number 4. Big win out of Rack Gin in his first start since his 2-year-old season last December. He might be a 3-year-old to keep an eye on as the summer season progresses. Regardless, we'll do it all again tomorrow, a 12-race Saturday here at Gulfstream that begins at about 12:45. Good night, everybody.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.